Good morning. We are now in Acts chapter 20. Yesterday we looked at Paul at Ephesus and ended with him with another riot, pretty much, and the people fleeing from where they were at. And now Paul in Macedonia and Greece. Let's pick up on Acts chapter 12. We're just going to do verses 1 through 12 today. Acts 20, 1 through 12. After the uproar ceased, Paul sent for the disciples, and when he had exhorted them and taken his leave of them, he left to go to Macedonia. So he exhorted the disciples, he took leave, and he goes on. These are all travel narratives of Paul. When he had gone through those districts and had given them much exhortation, he came to Greece. So he's going through different districts, different areas. He's exhorting them. This is his third missionary journey, remember? Verse 3, and there he spent 3 months in Greece, and when a plot was formed against him by the Jews, as he was about to set sail for Syria, he decided to return through Macedonia. And he was accompanied by Sopater of Berea, the son of Pyrrhus, and by Aristarchus and Secundus of the Thessalonians, and Gaius of Derbe, and Timothy, we know Timothy, and Tychicus, and Trophimus of Asia. Verse 5, but these had gone on ahead and were waiting for him at Troas. So people are waiting for him at Troas. Verse 6, notice it says we in verse 6. It means Luke, the author, is with them. We sailed from Philippi after the days of unleavened bread and came to them at Troas within 5 days. And there we stayed 7 days. On the first day of the week, when we were gathered together to break bread, Paul began talking to them, intending to leave the next day, and he prolonged his message until midnight. So Paul is preaching and preaching and preaching and preaching until midnight. That matters because listen to this, verse 8. There were many lamps in the upper room where we were gathered together, and there was a young man named Eutychus sitting on the windowsill, sinking into a deep sleep. And as Paul kept on talking, he was overcome by sleep, and he fell down from the third floor. He was picked up dead. So Eutychus fell asleep in Paul's sermon and was presumed dead when he hit the ground because he fell out of the window. Verse 10. But Paul went down and fell upon him, and after embracing him, he said, do not be troubled, for his life is in him. When he had gone up and when he had gone back up and had broken the bread and eaten, he talked with them a long while until daybreak and then left. So he kept talking with them all through the night till daybreak, and then he left. And then verse 12, they took away the boy alive, and they were greatly comforted. So it seems as though what Luke is saying, and Luke is a physician we know from other times, so he should know that this boy had died after he hit the ground. But Paul, just a miracle, it was God that did it, Jesus that did it through Paul, rose the boy back to life again. I'm going to stop there today. Tomorrow we'll pick up at verse 13. So have a good day in the Lord. God bless.